Yeah, the ICPP report, that is the International Panel on Climate Change report, just come up a day ago, have indicated that the current greenhouse gas concentration in our atmosphere is a 800,000 year high. To put that number in perspective, that means I will let you know about our written history. Let's say we have a 5,000 years of written history. That means it is at least 1,600 times the history of human. In that long period of time, we never seen a concentration of greenhouse gas as high as today. Where the source of greenhouse gas come from? Well, the science is in. It is from burning of fossil fuel. How do we know that? Well, there are several methods. First of all, we look at the carbon isotopes. The carbon isotopes naturally, through the interactions with sunlight, will produce a certain amount of radioactive carbons. These radioactive carbons will decay with a fixed half-life. As a living organism, the carbon content is continuously mixed with air, mixed with the carbon in the air. Therefore, we have an average carbon radioactivity the same as the atmosphere. When an organism dies, then it stopped the metabolism, and therefore, whatever carbon remains in the organism will start to decay without refreshing its supply of radioactive carbons. Therefore, the carbon from fossil fuels has less radioactive carbon than those in the atmosphere. By burning these fossil fuels, we are releasing this lower concentration of radioactive carbon into the atmosphere. Therefore, by measuring the amount of radioactive carbon in today's atmosphere, we can estimate how much of that carbon comes from dead body million years ago. And therefore, the scientists are very sure the current concentration of greenhouse gas comes from burning of fossil fuels. Any denier to this fact is unscientific and is scientific illiterate. So that is one thing I want to talk to you about. We know that at the moment the carbon concentration in the atmosphere is the highest in 800,000 years. And this 800,000 years is actually at least 1,600 times the duration of human civilization. Secondly, our Prime Minister Tony Dum Dum, well, some kids call him that way, so I follow that innovation. Our Tony Dum Dum tells the media that we have plenty of coal, and coal is the future of our energy. What the heck he is talking about? He is talking about killing our second generations of children. Yes, there's a lot of coal still in the ground, but this coal is better stay in the ground. Burning them up will at least double the concentration of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. The coal has another 140 something years to burn. You want to burn them all, but that's not the point. Humans come out from Stone Age not because of the lack of stone, because we have found something better. What we need to do now is to find some better energy source. Since the scrapping of the carbon trading scheme, the carbon dioxide generated by our Australian electric power plants increased, and it is estimated to continue to increase. That's not good news, especially when the increase comes mostly from burning the dirtiest coal, the brown coal. That is, I don't know what to say. Tony Dum Dum is Dum Dum. That's it. So what we need to do is actually start organizing ourselves together and get rid of this Tony Dum Dum and get somebody cleverer into the elected office. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. He has several daughters, and her daughter presumably will have children as well. So his grandchildren will suffer from the climate change unless we stop right now. But of course, the good news is on the pipeline, because with the current rates of improvement in the performance of solar panels versus the cost of making solar panels, it is estimated that by 2017, so that is about 3 years from now, the solar panel will be cheaper than building a new carbon power plant, coal-based power plant. But we still need to take this power plant offline. That means we still need to install sufficient solar panels to replace this dirty energy source. That is a big ask at the moment, unless we actually get together and start installing solar panels, because you won't expect to be able to install that amount of solar panels within a few years. Yes, for some people, at the moment you are installing it, your cost is a little bit higher, but still it is a good deal, because my current estimate is that your solar panel payback time is about 6 to 10 years. Mine is about 15. So I'm 5 years into it, and so I still have about 10 years to get break even. But remember, solar panel is 30 years. I still think it is a good deal. At the moment, you should be able to install solar panels with a payback time with about 6 to 10 years. And in 3 years' time, it will be just stupid not to install solar panels. Before then, go ahead. I hope some people can actually, with a bit of spare money, and start installing. And obviously, the government cutting back on the subsidy doesn't help. But hopefully, our moral will tell us that we should do what it is good for the future of our society. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.